Are you an animal lover with a pet-based business? Are you looking for a solution to make a better income while still helping people and their pets? Are you wondering how some people are hugely successful with their businesses and others fall short? In my video today, I will answer these questions and more so that you can make the best choice for you moving forward in creating a business you love and make money. Hi, my name is Bree Beery. I'm the owner of Positive Principles Training and Wellness, and I've had a brick and mortar dog training business for over 20 years now. And with the shift in life that happened in 2020, I started to bring my business over to the online space. This had its own challenges based on the logistics of what I offer. And over the past 10 years, I've actually taken many online courses and certifications that have helped me get to where I am today. And I love working with people and their pets, but the reality is, doing so was just not cutting it. I literally have the perfect job for me. I work when I want to work. I take time off as I need to go to my son's water polo games or go to dog shows or whatever it is I want to do. And I'll be honest with you, my hourly rate is not cheap. The problem is when I'm working, I make really good money. But when I'm not working, nothing happens. Well, really, that was in the past. So now, in addition to doing what I love, I also make a residual income. And I'm going to break that down for you in just a minute. I excited to share with you guys a little bit today. So if we've not yet met, I'm the mother of two boys, both currently in college. My husband, Chris, and I have been married for almost 28 years now, and we currently have 3 Russell Terriers, whom I show in conformation as an owner handler, and we also do earthwork with. We also have 2 Border Collies who are now in their teens, and they're actually retired from agility, herding, and obedience. Actually, and nose work. We've done nose work in there too. So I've been a positive reinforcement dog trainer for over 20 years now, and I started to dabble in essential oils about 15 years ago. And I'll be honest, I did not see the results that I thought we should be having, so I moved on. Then, about 12 years ago, I was introduced to doTERRA, and that changed my opinion on essential oil use forever. I mentioned that I love what I do. As a dog trainer, I get to help people and their pets with natural positive solutions, like the full gambit, right? And in this process, I have found that when we set dogs and their people up for success, that is when we see those positive results and everyone gets what they're looking for. So in today's class, I want to invite anyone that is an animal lover, whether you already have an animal related business, such as being a trainer like myself, maybe you're a groomer, you have a boarding kennel, maybe you're a veterinarian or you run a rescue, or maybe you show dogs or other animals like horses or livestock. The list goes on and on. But what I have to offer could be just what you're looking for to help create the income that you're looking for. I'll be honest, my direct sales business with doTERRA essential oils has been the real moneymaker, much more so than my dog training. And again, I mentioned I'm not cheap. But today I'm going to break it down for you, and I invite you to listen to what I have to share, and I hope you stick around to the end, because if what I share speaks to you, I'm going to personally invite you to join me in my business adventure. And yes, I said it's an adventure. So before I dive in, I've got to warn you about something that's critically important, and not paying attention to this virtually guarantees failure. I know, sounds a little drastic. Right now, you might be thinking, I've been there, I've tried that. You've had a direct sales business and all your friends and family were sick and tired of hearing about you talk about it, and it just didn't work. But what if I told you it didn't need to be that way? What if instead you listen to what I have to share today with an open mind? I get that direct sales companies can have a negative stigmatism to some people, but I want you to think of this. You purchase the cutest dog collar, right? And you're out for a walk one day, and someone comments on how cute it is and where did you find it. Without hesitation, you tell this person all the reasons you love the collar, how it comes in multiple colors and fabrics, and you can even get a personalized tag. And you literally share everything in full detail, including where you got it. Now think about this. Who benefits from your recommendation? The store does. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. This is actually the norm for most things in our lives, right? So people are full of information and we are willing to share it at a drop of a hat. But something goes amiss in many of our brains when it comes to recommending a product that we sell. Trust me, I had this hang up for years. I had to wrap my head around the fact that I share with my friends, family, and clients what is good for their dogs. And in most cases, that was sending business away from me. But then it dawned on me when it came to many problems people were having, be it on the behavior side or the health and wellness issues, I had solutions that could help them, right? And in turn could help me in my business too. So, what's the difference between sending your friend to a pet store looking for a calming cookie, right? Something that's going to calm them down, or recommending lavender and copaiba essential oils to help them? Nothing, except I know, and soon you'll know, if you choose to go on this adventure with me, that we know the sourcing, we know the purity, and in my humble opinion, these options are way safer and more effective than most over-the-counter options for calming, right? The difference is the perception of how we share. And if you're still hung up on direct sales, it's time to let that go. We live in a society that revolves on people's opinions and experiences. Now, if you're not familiar with what direct sales or network marketing is, I want to take a moment and break it down for you. One of my favorite analogies for this is the man who hauled buckets. For this story, this is a man who lived in a village without water. He hauled water many miles each day using buckets. This was his sole source of income. With water being a necessity, he had a stable job, and he was always limited to the amount of buckets of water he could haul in one day. So that meant his income was also limited. Until he came up with the idea to build a pipeline that went from the river to the village. And once complete, all he'd have to do is turn on the spigot and the water would be readily available. Now, he had a full-time job hauling buckets, so he spent his spare time building the pipeline. It took him 3 to 4 years. He had to get the supplies, dig the trenches, and then lay the pipe. When the day came that it was done, he could turn on the spigot, and the village was so excited. Now they had a steady source of water. They weren't limited in how much water they could use every day. And now, instead of hauling buckets, the man had a flowing residual income that blessed others' lives. And he was able to support himself without having to haul buckets every day. I like to share this story as this is how direct sales or network marketing businesses can be. So many people haul buckets every single day. They go to a 9-to-5 job. And if you're not actually doing the work, you don't get paid. So this is how my brick and mortar dog training business had always been. But by adding doTERRA to my business, I now have a residual income or pipeline where I continue to get paid. This was a saving grace for our family in 2020 when we were all stuck at home and not able to physically go out and work. And now today we can travel to water polo games, watch our son play wherever we want to go, and I get to travel for dog shows without a second thought. So you might be thinking, how do I add essential oils to my animal-based business? Well, you're in luck. you have me to teach you how to do it successfully. Let me tell you a little bit about doTERRA because it's a company unlike any other that I've ever found. And I mean that literally. And on the outside of doTERRA circles, you know, you hear about, oh, it's an essential oil company, and that's kind of where it ends. But what I'm going to share is often not talked about. Hence why I want to share a little bit more information with you today. And I want to share the behind the scenes stuff. So, I don't know about you, but I'm in the animal industry because I wanted to help people and their pets. Basically, we are in a service based business, which for me, I'm drawn to helping others, and doTERRA is right in line with these thoughts. doTERRA is working on changing the world, and I do mean that literally. It creates partnerships with growers around the world, nurturing and developing economies and preserving agricultural traditions through their co-impact sourcing and healing hands foundations. So what that means in a nutshell, doTERRA goes to where plants are grown indigenously. This means we're getting the purest source and the highest medicinal value of our oils. No other company is doing this. Most of the time, these plants are found in third world countries, as you can see by the map. And with our two foundations, we teach farmers, growers, and distillers how to set up and produce stable, marketable, safe, pure essential oils. These partnerships are so beneficial to growers that they actually have exclusive agreements with doTERRA. Hence why no other company can do what we do. 96% of our oils are exclusively sourced. So when people say their oils are the same as doTERRA, it is simply not true. So doTERRA doesn't just buy products. They go in and help the people where the plants grow. They set things up that we take for granted, such as schools, hospitals, water waves, stoves for cooking, and the list goes on and on. doTERRA literally changes people's lives on every level, from the consumer, like you and I, to the growers and distillers of where our oils are sourced, and to the business partners, like myself, who sell the oils. How we make money looks different than any other direct sales company that I know of. That is why when you think of building a network marketing business, it's always important to know the standards on which a company is built. So I ask, where are you at? Are you hauling buckets? Are you trading hours for dollars, only getting that yearly 3% raise? Are you on a restricted on time that you just can't take off because you only have so much time when you work for somebody else? Are you building another person's dream? Do you work for a company that, that's their dream? Is it your dream? Or are you ready to build a pipeline, creating a true and lasting residual income for your family? With no limits on advancements and earnings, are you ready to have the freedom to choose your schedule and build your dreams? Building your own pipeline allows you to create a business that you love your way, on your timeline, doing it the way it works for you. Let's talk about doTERRA's growth. doTERRA is the largest essential oil company in the world, and it's part of a $3.4 trillion wellness industry. Let that sink in. $3.4 trillion. Crazy. And that number is actually growing leaps and bounds every single day. Now, we have sales in over 110 countries. We can compare doTERRA growth with that of Apple's, becoming a $1 billion company in just 7 years. And just like Apple, we continue to grow. Now, what sets doTERRA apart from other essential oils is our products and our record-breaking retention rates. First, let's talk about our doTERRA products. doTERRA has what we call certified pure tested grade oils. This is always done in-house by a team of scientists, and then it is done again by an outside third party. Certified pure therapeutic grade or tested grade is a new standard in essential oils and represents the safest and most beneficial oils available in the world today. For an oil to be tested pure, it must be pure and natural, free from fillers or artificial ingredients, free from contaminants such as pesticides or chemical residues. It is cross-tested using mass spectrometry and gas chromatography to ensure exact purity and potency. So it is sourced by a global network of leading essential oil chemists and growers to ensure correct species, growth in ideal environments, and raw plant materials that are carefully harvested at the right time. All these are keys. So most direct sales companies have a 10 to 15% retention. So they lead with the business opportunity. Us, on the other hand, we lead with our products and have a 75% retention rate, which is outstanding. To put that into perspective, I have a friend who enrolled at the same time as I did over 10 years ago. And this individual has never started the business side of doTERRA, but still to this day, she orders every single month, not because she has to retain the perks and all the good things that go with that, but because she wants to, and she uses all the big thing. So let me talk about that. So that's what I love about doTERRA. There is no minimum monthly purchase. You can order what you want when you want. Our mission is to share a wellness lifestyle. And for me, this includes all the members of our families, 2- and 4-legged. My kids have been around oils since they were young. And to this day, when they have a problem, they go to the oil shelf that's back there and they get what they need. They don't have to pop a Tylenol or cough syrup or whatever it is that you would find in your medicine cabinet. We have natural options that work better and are healthier for each and every one of us. And I can also say the same thing for my pets and in my dogs in general. I know I have a natural solution for most things that may arise, helping me to avoid a potential vet bill. And no, of course, the oils do not replace regular veterinary or doctor care. It doesn't work that way. So, doTERRA is led by an executive team, not a single person. It is a debt-free company that has been built from the ground up with over 150 years of combined industry experience. doTERRA is comprised of 3 main categories. We have essential oils, which is what we commonly hear about. We've got our wellness department, and we also have personal care. So I'll be the first to admit the network marketing industry has had a bad reputation with companies giving away flashy cars, big fat checks, having excessive product requirements, and, the list goes on. But what you find with doTERRA is we have a different culture. When we gather for our yearly convention, it's all about education and sharing the good that has been done. They teach us how we can become debt-free and how to be better people. doTERRA is truly a company that I'm proud to be part of, hence why I'm sharing this opportunity with you. Okay, I talked about how amazing the company is. Are you curious on how we get paid? So let's talk about the compensation plan and how it's different than any other company. This chart shows you the average timeline and the different ranks that doTERRA offers and what the average income is for those ranks. At the bottom, it also shows the average timeline it takes to achieve those ranks. There are 4 main ways to get paid in doTERRA. First, let's talk about Fast Start. This is the quickest way to make money. The more you share, the more you can make. And this is actually paid out weekly for new enrollees for their first 60 days. So this is how it works. Your friend decides they want to get a new wholesale membership. When they enroll with 100 PV or more order, you make 20% and they get their goodies, right? With education, they're going to order again in the next 60 days. Within that 60 days, you make 20% on anything that they purchase. Now, this even gets better. So this actually pays out to those above you too. So all the sales within the first 60 days, you make 20%. Say you work with me. Because I'm your enroller, I make 10%. And my enroller, who's above me, then gets 5%. So as we build and share and work together on a regular basis, we all get paid weekly with fast starts. All right, the next way to earn is the Power of 3 team bonus. There are 3 levels of bonuses available. Level 1 is $50. Level 2 is $250, and level 3 is $1,500. Who couldn't use an extra $1,500 a month? I know I sure can, and I do. So this bonus is based on structure and having at least 600 total volume for each team at each level. This is paid out every single month. Now, I mentioned that our compensation plan is different than the industry standard. Most direct sales companies pay out their highest percentages on levels 1 through 3. Now, and that rate is generally 5%. In doTERRA, it's actually set up backwards, which really is the right way, in my opinion. Of course, we make more money. So we get paid our highest percentages, which is usually, is actually 7%, which is 2% higher than the industry standard on our 7th level. This is another reason we have such a great retention rate. When we get paid a higher percentage at a lower level, meaning that people are further away from us, that encourages greater business support from those above. So, for example, on my top line, I have 5 to 6 people, and on my 7th level, I have thousands of people. If I were getting paid the higher percentage based on my top line, 5, 6 people, instead of my 7th line, which is thousands of people, I would be making a lot less money. So, if you think about it, it's kind of crazy. So, doTERRA has been super gracious in this compensation plan. They are encouraging us to help those under us, which means greater business support for all of our teams. The unilevel bonus is paid out monthly on team volume outside of those people that are in the first 60 days or in that fast start window. All right, last but not least, we have the leadership bonus. This starts at the rank of premier and goes all the way up. This is paid monthly with 7% of global sales being divided among the leadership ranks. Our goal is to help everyone on our team that is motivated to build a business to achieve the rank of premier or above. Of course, we want them to even go bigger, right? So this ensures that you earn the leadership bonus each month. So what I've shared about the money-making side of doTERRA. Now, are you curious on how we successfully added doTERRA in and how we continue to grow? House full of animals, what can I say? All right, so honestly, I had to work on me. I had to get a better mindset about direct sales and being salesy, which I said I would never be. And to this day, I pride myself that I am not. I don't shove my product down people's throats, or I don't make people do the business with me, but I have learned to share, right? So once I got past my objection on all of that, I began to invest in myself. I started to see massive growth, and so have my business partners. So again, we're back to the how of making it happen. Now, here's the catch. The details of what I did will look different for you, pending your current business or situation. Or if you don't have a business that this adds on to, that's okay. The cool part is if you choose to become one of my business partners, we'll sit down and I will teach you step by step how to incorporate essential oils for your business model. Now, what I'm going to share is going to sound so simple, and maybe you've tried it before, but without putting all the pieces together, success will just not come. And I'm not kidding on this. You must do all the steps. For most people, they miss a step or two and they give up and they say it just doesn't work. All right. So number 1, be willing to share. It is as simple as answering that question that your friend had about the cute leather collar, right? Number 2, offer up information on how they can get their hands on X product. Even offer them a sample so they can give it a try. For many of the people that I work with, we're dealing with behavior modification for their dogs. So I lend them a diffuser and I give them 3 to 4 little tiny baby bottles, little sample bottles with different oil solutions to test to see what works best. Which leads me to number 3, the often forgot about follow up. This is the number one reason a sale does not happen. We fail to follow up. It's important to reach out and ask questions, see what is working. And if nothing's working, then try another option. The key to the follow up is listening. And then number 4, continued education. I personally teach classes each week. Remember, this is a business, which means we have to dedicate time to it. This allows me to help those individuals that are new customers and who want to learn more. For those that choose to take advantage of the business opportunity and become one of my business partners, I actually offer additional support, obviously. So what we do, and it's free to you, I help you jumpstart your business. Plus, I do weekly mentor calls to help support your specific needs. Now, these 4 steps sound simple enough, but really, I'm about working smarter, not harder. That is why I've automated much of what I do in my business. The system is called Social Fox. And it's been a game changer because it's allowed me to create emails, texts, landing pages, registration pages, checkout pages, opt-ins, online courses, and so much more, all in one place. Add the link below if you want to check out Social Fox. But I can't express enough that this has been a game changer for my brick and mortar training school and my online business. And before finding Social Fox, I had used a few different platforms and I was spending way more money to accomplish what I was attempting to do, but it just wouldn't come together. But Social Fox does everything I need and more for less money. It really is an outstanding CRM system. If you didn't know you needed it, not to worry. Part of what I teach you when you decide to partner with me is how to automate and simplify your business. And in turn, that simplifies your life. Trust me on this one. Our goal is to build a successful business in the simplest form possible. This creates more time for fun with our families, 2 and 4-legged. Okay, in the beginning, I mentioned that I was going to invite you to join me as a business partner. If what I've shared today sounds like something you may be interested in and you're ready to take actionable steps to build your own business, then keep watching. I'm looking for people that are animal lovers. My dogs are being super naughty right here. I don't know if you can hear their little paws on the floor. So you got to be an animal lover. I'm looking for people that want to learn, people that are self-motivated, people that are drawn to natural healing options, and people that are willing to invest in themselves and the process. So let's be honest right now. Success is not free. But when you choose to invest in yourself, I will in turn invest in you, helping you achieve your goals to building a lasting pipeline that will serve you for years to come. If this resonates with you, my question is, are you ready to join this revolution with me? Yes, I did call it a revolution. People are seeking natural solutions for themselves and their pets. And I would love to be the one to mentor you on this journey. If you're ready to take the next step and want to book a Zoom chat to see if this opportunity is a good fit for you, I'm going to put the link below so that you can connect with me. Plus, I have a little something special for you. When you show up to our scheduled appointment, as my thank you to you, I will send you a free oil. All right, here's a little quote from Thomas Edison. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Savvy! Sorry, guys. I'm telling you right now, I love what I do. I love that I get to help people and their pets, and I love that I get paid to do it. I leave you with this one last quote. The strongest actions for a woman is to love herself and be herself and shine amongst those who believed she never could. All right, that author is unknown. My plea to you today, between the barking dog, is to believe in yourself. Someone needs you to help guide them. Not me, but you. All right, thanks for being with me today to learn a little bit more about the doTERRA business opportunity. If you're catching this on YouTube, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the little bell so you can get notified when I post new content. All right, if you're with me live, stick with me. I'll pop the link in to connect with me in chat and stick around for some Q&A. Again, if what I share speaks to you, check out my links for more information. I'm so sorry. My dogs have lost it. Clearly, I should have put them away before starting my live. All right. If you'd love to chat and see if we're a good fit, I would love to connect with you. All right. We're going to stop recording now, and I'll see you all soon.